Here's what waiting is really costing you as a model. Let's talk about it. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Lola Shell. I'm an internationally working, multi-agency represented full-time model, and I coach busy women just like you on how to get back into modeling and book paid modeling jobs. So if you're into that, follow for more. I recently had a model who's a long-time follower of the university drop a comment on one of our recent videos saying, "Hey, let me know when you're available for some coaching slots in 2027." And at the time of this live recording, right, it is July of 2026. We are 5 months away, six if you count July, from 2027. 6 months. Let's just go with the 6 months because nobody's working the first 2 weeks of January, like not in the industry. 6 months. This busy woman, this woman who is relocated, this woman who has multiple jobs, is going to wait 6 months to actually figure out how she can get back into modeling and book paid work. Do you know how much that's actually costing her? Because I'm pretty sure she doesn't. And I know she doesn't because if she did, there's no way she would wait 6 months. Let me put this in perspective. A model that I started coaching at the beginning of this year from scratch, always had a dream of modeling, didn't have an agency, had never tried it out before, had never really took it seriously. A model that I coached in January, by the time February hit, she had already booked her first paid job. By the time we got through February and we were in March, she was booked out until July, until right now. What we were able to do in a couple of weeks to book her first paid job, and then the momentum she was able to have and continue to have for the months to follow, by the end of this year, in another 6 months, not only will she have, of course, made more than what she invested back, but she could be well on her way to making thousands of dollars a month consistently. And here's another model who has been dreaming of modeling for the longest, who is always in the university. She's taking advantage of all the free things we have. She listens to the podcast. She watches the master classes. She raises her hand for every single live that we have. She submits questions. She does everything except get one-on-one coaching. She does everything except get one-on-one coaching. She watches every video. She listens to every podcast episode. She watches every masterclass, every free challenge we do. She gets all the freebies. And has that helped her out in her modeling career? Yes. But her deciding she wants to wait 6 months to really get back into modeling and book paid work, do you understand what that's costing her? A model who had never modeled before in those same 6 months is making thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. And both models, right? The model who wants to wait and the model who have already coached in the same time period, right? Both models are short. Both models live in tertiary markets. Both models understand the university is here. Both models have opportunities for one-on-one coaching, but only one of them actually took it. Really, really. Really, really. Like I and it's so crazy to me because like when I say this out loud, people don't believe me, right? When I say that like in fact, if you give me 30 minutes a day for the next 30 days, we can not only jumpstart your modeling career, but make a career that you can make money from. People don't believe me. But here I am working with models who it's only ever been a dream. They've never done anything professionally, and they're booking their first paid jobs in 4 weeks. They're on the roster for an agency in 6 weeks. They are having a full-time career in a couple of months. Like, I want you guys to realize how possible that is for you. And the only person who's stopping you is you. You're deciding to wait. You're thinking it's going to take more than it actually requires. You're telling yourself that you need more time. You need to wait till a better situation. You need to wait. You're telling yourself you need to wait. Two models, similar struggles, similar markets, similar desires to make money. One of them decided not to wait and the other one is still waiting. Which one are you going to be? I'm going to do another live where I talk to you guys about when you get to argue your limitations, you get to keep them. When you get to argue, oh, it's my job, oh, it's my height, oh, it's my location, you get to keep that and stay where you are. Like, is this making sense to you guys? Like, drop a yes or a no in the chat. If this is making sense to you that the only person who's making you wait is you, let me know in the chat. Because I can almost guarantee you, not only have I coached a model like you, I've worked with a model like you on set. They're getting paid, you're not. Why? Because they didn't wait. That's the only difference. It's not because they had this huge leg up. So many models who are literally making money right now have your same exact obstacle and they turn it into an opportunity, right? That's it. And for you guys who are like, of course, asking the questions like, okay, well, can I model at 16? Can I model at 15? Can I model in a small market? Can I model if I have a day job? Yes, the answer is always yes. Okay. Why? Because there's space for everybody in the modeling industry and anyone can be a model. It's about finding where you fit. Now, unfortunately, the younger you are, depending on what country you are, there's a bunch of rules and regulations. So please, please, please always pursue modeling with a trusted guardian, parent, adult. Always. But for everybody else, as long as you're a legal adult to the time that you are like, I don't know, decrepit, right? You can model. There's a space for you. It's about finding where you fit. The whole purpose of the university, the reason I started this university is because you guys asked, how do I make money? How do you make money? How do I specifically make money? Where do I find these jobs? How do I actually book them? You asked me that. I have a full-time modeling career. I always joke with models. I say, hey, at the end of the day, if I close this university today, I still have a full-time career. You may never. Right? Right. The mission of the university is so that every single model knows how to make money. So if you want to work for free, it's by choice, not by force. Okay. Parameters, right? Your measurements, your heights, your location, your look. It is important, but not in the way that you think. You don't need to lose weight to make money as a model. You don't need to be 6 feet tall to make money as a model. You don't need to be 5'5" to make money as a model. You don't need to be a size 0 to make money as a model. You don't need to move to New York to make money as a model. You don't need to have an agency to make money as a model. You don't need to have a certain hairstyle, clear skin, symmetrical face to be a model. You guys are thinking like, oh, I'm just going to wait until my look is better. I'm just going to wait. There's a client right now who's trying to look for you. There's a client right now who wants to pay you. And you're so concerned about your parameters. You're so concerned about your age. You're so concerned about your weight. You're so concerned about your look. You're so concerned about your skin. You're so concerned about your face. You're so concerned about every single thing that's irrelevant that a client would actually pay you for. And I know this because guess what? I literally coach models like you. I coach models like you. I coach models like you all the time. And it's so funny. It's so funny. Like, who is this? Amber is just like, yeah, I've been waiting to pass by your page again. I love that. Are you going to keep waiting now that you found me again? Now that you have another opportunity to get back into modeling and book paid work, are you going to keep waiting? Are you going to be like my other model who in the same 6 months, when given the opportunity to start with a model who started from scratch, this is a seasoned model. This is a model who's taking advantage of everything we put out in the last 5 years, but she won't get one-on-one coaching. She's going to wait another 6 months to maybe pursue one-on-one coaching, right? Are you going to be like her? Or are you going to be like my other model who I coached at the beginning of this year, got her first paid job without an agency in 4 weeks, got her booked out in 6 to 8 weeks, and she is still consistently booking paid modeling work with and without her agency to this day and will continue for the rest of her life? Who are you going to be like now that you found me again? Right? I have the full-time career. I tell you guys at the beginning of every single live, I am a full-time, multi-agency listed, internationally working model. That's always going to be true for me. What are you going to do? Are you going to keep waiting? Because if we put in parameters just like dollars and cents, even the smallest jobs that I've ever gotten my models that I've coached, right? Jobs that'll pay them $100, $200 for a couple of hours, right? Let's stay at the 200 mark, right? Let's say if you were just like this model who was waiting, right? Could you give up making $200 a week, right? For one job that you do one day on your off day, right? At the end of the month, minimum $800. $800 times 6 months. $800. That give me money. Like that's money that like I can help any model find. Like it's not difficult. I've literally helped a model go full time. $800 over 6 months. And for those of you who are not good at quick math, that's $2,400. Did I get that right? No, it's $3,200. Dang. Is that right? Am I slow? Wait. 8 times 6, $4,800. I'm a tad behind today. Charges to my head, not my heart. Would you be willing to sacrifice $4,800 over the next 6 months because you want to wait for a better condition? Or would you rather actually learn how to make money as a model? in less than 6 months, right? This is not no 6-month expert. I teach models in a couple of weeks how to have an actual career that they can grow and they can scale. 2 weeks, 30 minutes a day, lock in, right? From there, we can solve any goal, solve any struggle over the next couple of weeks. The model who's waiting until 2027 to start to work with me, the model who's waiting for the better conditions, the model who's waiting to look better, to be better, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The models who are waiting, in essence, right, are forfeiting almost $1,000 a month every single month that they wait. So that model who's waiting until 2027 is losing out on thousands of dollars that she could have booked without changing anything about her. Didn't have to relocate, didn't have to change her schedule, didn't have to change her look, didn't have to change anything about her, didn't have to go get an agency, nothing. This model is ultimately forfeiting almost $5,000 over the next 6 months because she wants to wait for whatever reason, right? Instead of actually learning what works for her right now so that she can, in less time, not only know how to make money over the next couple of months, but know how to make money for the rest of her career, no matter where she relocates to, no matter what happens with her job, no matter if she gets married, no matter if she has kids, no matter how much she ages, no matter how much weight she puts on, she could actually know how to make money every step of the way for the rest of her career. That's what waiting is costing you. And for Mary, who said, I'd love to be a model, where do I start? If you've only had like a dream of modeling, if you've never done anything to pursue modeling, by all means, drop the word start or DM us the word start and let's hop on a sales call. Let's, in 30 days, jumpstart your entire modeling career. It can be 30 minutes a day for 30 days. You'll have a career that you actually understand and can make money from. And we're going to either solve a goal that you have or solve a struggle that you have in your modeling career. 30 days, I'm ready when you're ready, right? That's something that's no excuses. Even if you've never actually modeled before, never in your wildest dreams ever modeled before, didn't think it was for you. If you can give me 30 days and 30 minutes a day for those 30 days, you'll have a career. That's what the university is for. Okay. Oh my gosh, so many questions. Okay. Your age shouldn't hold you back, Amber. I've coached models from 18 all the way up to 80. And they've all made money. All of them. All of them. And something tells me you're not 80 years old, Amber. Just going to go out and guess here. Something tells me you're not 80 years old, Amber. The only person who's letting your age hold you back is you. I have made more money in my career the older I got. I have made more money in my career the older I have gotten. Let that sink in, Amber. I have made more money. Last year, I made more money than my first 2 years of modeling. Actually, my first 3 years of modeling, to be quite honest with you. I made more the older that I got. And there are still some opportunities that like I'm looking forward to. When I get me another 5 years on me, another 3 years on me, I am ecstatic about the jobs I'm going to book then. The only person holding you back is you. The only thing that's making you wait is you. That's the truth. It's the hard truth, but it's the truth nonetheless. Okay. I appreciate you guys. Like, of course, hi from all over the world. Come on, Kazakhstan. Hi, all the other pretty individuals who are giving me all the compliments on here. I love that so much. I love everybody's ideas of who's the best models in the world. I hope that you become the best model you could be. Right now, if you want to join one-on-one coaching with me, again, it's one-on-one coaching. It's for you. I don't know what you need. I don't know what you need. I don't know if we're working together for 30 days. I don't know if we're working together for 3 months. So you need to DM me so we can hop on a sales call so I can actually figure out, hey, is this something as simple as you're just trying to start from scratch and you've never modeled before and we just need the next 30 days to get you on your feet? Or is it something where you're trying to get back into modeling? You've done this before, you've been burned before, but you still have a mission as a model and we need to restart your entire career, take what you did, see what's working and what's not, and make the adjustments to put you on the right track for a full-time career, right? I don't know what that is right now, just talking to you in the chat. So DM me the word either start if you're trying to get started modeling, or earn if you're trying to get back into modeling and booking paid jobs. And we'll hop on a sales call, see what you need. And I can absolutely go over pricing. I can go over payment plans. I can go over everything. All right. If there's no other questions, this has been such a vibe. what you are costing yourself by waiting can only be measured by you. Okay. Whenever you decide to stop waiting, stop getting in your own way, stop giving yourself excuses, whenever you stop arguing your limitations so that you can keep them, you might actually put yourself in position to get paid as a model. Just saying. All right. If that's something you ever need help with, I'm only a DM away. Again, like I've told you guys, I think that everybody can be a model and there's space for anybody in the modeling industry. It's about finding where you fit, literally. Okay. Because guess what? Once you do, you can make money as a model whenever you'd like. Okay. And if you want to work for free, it's only going to be by choice, not by force. All right. That's everything for this live today. I'm curious to know if you're going to let waiting keep costing you as a model. All right. That's up to you. But fingers crossed you won't. And I'll be talking to you soon. See you on the next one. Bye.